Hi everyone, it's Dr. Meli aka Diva Dentist, and I'm going to do a mouthwash review, but it's going to be different from any other one you've seen. I'm sure, me being a professional dentist, you want to know my opinion about different mouthwashes that you can get at the drugstore or local big box store as well, and I'm going to do that for you. But I want to let you know today I'm not going to review any of the all-natural mouthwashes. That's going to be a separate topic in a separate video, so be on the lookout for that. There are so many different mouthwashes out there. How are you supposed to figure out which one's right for you? Well, first, let's talk about how the manufacturers categorize them into three main categories. First, there is fluoride, also known as anti-cavity. Second is antiseptic, which is supposed to fight plaque and be good for your gums. And third is whitening. Now, they give these different mouthwashes all sorts of crazy names like glamorous, luxe, rejuvenating, or Optic White, truly radiant, outlast. All of that is complete BS, strictly marketing. Then they put it in these sleek packages to make you think it's extra modern or better for you so they can charge you more. Nope. And then they put these cool colors like purple, blue, pink. I mean, have you ever been in the aisle, an oral healthcare aisle at your local Target or Walgreens and seen the spread there? OMG. It's just like a unicorn crashed in there and left all these beautiful colors splayed out all over. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty and decide for all the different mouthwashes that are on the shelves in front of you. Just remember, this doesn't mean that I'm recommending any of them. We'll find out about that later on in the video. So first you've got fluoride rinses, also known as anti-cavity. These are generally the color purple and also hot pink and blue because those are more aimed at children. The thing is, you hear the word fluoride and it rings a bell, right? Like when you were at the dentist and the dentist or hygienist recommended a fluoride treatment, a fluoride varnish, fluoride trace for you. So you think it's good for your teeth, right? Yes, fluoride is good for your teeth and is anti-cavity, but the concentration is the difference. The concentration in the mouthwash that you're buying at the drugstore is only 0.02%, and it's super acidic, because that's what helps get the fluoride in. Whereas the fluoride treatment that we use here in the office is 10 times that strength at 2.0%, and it's a neutral sodium fluoride, so it's not doing any damage to your teeth. In fact, prescription fluoride toothpaste has 5 times the amount of fluoride that you find in a mouthwash. So basically, you're paying a lot of money for a low concentration of fluoride that isn't really that effective and will probably damage your teeth in the long term because it's so acidic. The second type of rinse is known as antiseptic rinse, and these are generally full of alcohol, anywhere from 13 to 25-27% in general. Now, alcohol, studies have shown, is a risk factor for oral cancer. However, let's compare it to drinking a glass of wine or beer. Wine or beer is only 9 to 12% alcohol, and you're strictly drinking it. It's going through your mouth and straight down your throat into your stomach. Whereas an antiseptic mouth rinse with 27% alcohol, you're swishing for 30 seconds straight, twice a day, pushing it hard into the oral membranes of your mouth, into your cheeks and gums. Now, over time, that's sure to cause some mutation in your cells and increases your risk for oral cancer. Also, antiseptic rinses generally kill all the bacteria in your mouth indiscriminately. Therefore, you don't have a balance of the bacteria in your mouth and you're more at risk of having a fungal infection. And that's not good. And finally, you know when you have that antiseptic rinse in your mouth and you just want to spit it out because it's burning so much? Well, that's from the alcohol. And afterwards, alcohol has a drying effect, which then increases your risk for cavities. And that's another bad thing we don't want. Many of these antiseptic rinses also have cetylpyridinium chloride, also known as CPC. Now, CPC does help kill the bacteria, but it is known to stain your teeth brown. Also, in rinses like Listerine that have thymol and eucalyptol, that will stain your teeth yellow. So if you want to have no bacteria in your mouth and a dry mouth and a risk of oral cancer, but have nasty stained yellow and brown teeth, then go ahead and keep on using those antiseptic rinses. Finally, let's talk about whitening rinses. These are all pure crap. They'll only cause tooth and gum sensitivity sensitivity and won't whiten your teeth. If you got plaque or tartar on there and you haven't been to see a dentist, there's no way they're going to do anything, and they'll only cause harm. In fact, over the years, I've seen so many patients that have had their cheeks peeling and gums peeling, and they've been in pain for so long, and every time I ask them, are you using a whitening rinse? They answer yes, and stop it immediately and everything gets better. Also, all of these mouthwashes have sodium saccharin in it, which is basically artificial sweetener. And we've seen over the years that artificial sweeteners in studies have shown to have a carcinogenic effect. So again, that increases your rate of cancer, and that's not good. Now it's time for the fun part of this video. Since I'm Bailly, or president, of the Palm Beach chapter of the Chaîne de Rôtisseurs, which is the world's oldest and largest food and wine society, I'm going to do something a little different for you today when it comes to reviewing these mouthwashes. We're going to be doing a taste test of sorts, much like you do a wine tasting. And I'm going to go through and rate each of these mouthwashes that I've picked from the different categories on 3 different things. It's going to be rated on packaging, the claims that are written on there, and flavor. So let's get started. First, we're going to start in the fluoride rinse category. I have here from the Up and Up brand from Target an anti-cavity mouthwash. That is the traditional purple color. The packaging seems pretty standard, plastic, see-through, and it's got a safety cap that says satisfaction guaranteed. Well, we'll see about that. Let's try to open it here. These things are always so difficult to take off. Okay, so it's got 6 claims, 6 benefits that it says. Helps prevent cavities, restores enamel, helps strengthen teeth, kills bad breath germs, freshens breath, and cleans the entire mouth. Well, that one I highly doubt, because the only way you're going to clean your entire mouth is if you brush and floss as well. So that's already out. Now let's open it up. Smells a little minty. And we're going to be using these dental cups, of course, to do my trial in. It has the bouquet of menthol with a little hint of medicine. Instructions say, rinse with 10 milliliters with your teeth, in between your teeth, for 1 minute. Well, we're not going to go the full minute. So much like a wine tasting, a wine taster, a sommelier would spit into a silver bucket, this is our version here on the Diva Dentist channel. I have to say, quite refreshing, quite minty, little drying from the alcohol, even a little bit fizzy. Not bad overall. Not bad for a store brand. So I'd rate the packaging on the Up and Up anti-cavity rinse 3 out of 5, average standard packaging. I'd rate the claims a 0 out of 5 because there's no way that this thing cleans the entire mouth. And for flavor, I'd give it about a 4 out of 5, nice and minty with a little medicinal touch. All right, so next to the fluoride rinses, another purple one, but this time we've got Batman on it. This is the Act Fluoride Rinse for kids in the flavor fruit punch. Ooh, I'm excited for that. The packaging is very ergonomic, happen to love it. And another beautiful thing about it is when you squeeze, you get just the perfect amount to the fill line. And that's what you put in your glass. Claims include helps prevent cavities and swish away particles brushing may miss. That's a good one. Absolutely not. If you've missed it with your brush, you're not going to swish it away, that's for sure, because it's caught up in between your teeth and gums. Let's try this one for flavor. Perfect dose, and no extra comes out. Ooh, yes, a slightly citrusy, fruit punchy aroma. Oh, that was so disgusting. For packaging, I give it a 4 because it's ergonomic, fits in the hand perfectly, and has the squeezy dosage measuring part. For claims, I give it a 3 out of 5 because there's no way that it's swishing will take away the particles you've missed brushing. And flavor, I give it a -1. Nothing about this is fruit punch flavor at all. Absolutely disgusting. So next, we've got a pink one, another fluoride rinse, anti-cavity. And this is from Walgreens. Well at Walgreens, new. Now, it says it helps prevent cavities and is alcohol-free. And it's a children's fluoride rinse. Flavor is bubblegum. Super excited. Again, packaging is reminiscent of the Act 1. Little easy to hold here. And it's got little bubbles on the side. Very cute for like blowing bubbles in the bubblegum. Smells, it reminds me of the gum Hubba Bubba that I used to chew that was on a tape as a kid. Smells exactly like pink bubble gum. And again, it's got the nice fill line dosage squeeze to the top. Now let's grab a new cup and try this out. Perfect. Okay, let's go for it. For packaging, I give it a 4. It's sleek. It's got the cute little bubble gum on the side and the dosage meter. For claims, helps prevent cavities, alcohol-free, minimum claims, give it a 4. And for flavor, I go ahead and I give it a 5. So next, we've got another fluoride one, Enamel Health by Colgate. Now this one happens to be about a turquoise green and it's alcohol-free. The claims are it strengthens enamel even where brushing may miss. It helps replenish natural calcium back into enamel, reverses enamel softening to help prevent cavities, and freshens breath. Wow, that's quite a list of claims, let me tell you. The last one, I believe, freshens breath, and that's about it. For packaging, it's got a nice little modern type of packaging, easy to hold. Let's open it up. Smells minty fresh as expected. And let's try a little taste here. I can feel my enamel getting harder every second that I rinse. Well, the taste is not bad, minty. It's not as medicinal as the other fluoride rinses have been. But you know what? Let's go ahead and rate it. Packaging, I give it a 4. It's got a modern angled line here, sleek, matches in the cap. I like that. For the claims, I give it a 0 because it is total bullshit. Yeah, my breath's fresh. That's about it. And on taste, I'll give it a 3. Average mintiness, nothing too strong because it is alcohol free. So that is the one good thing in here. No burning sensation. All right, so next let's go to the antiseptic group. This is your classic Listerine in the yellow color. It's got alcohol, eucalyptol, and thymol. Let's see how this rates. Packaging, classic, clean, sleek from Listerine. All their different rinses are in the same packaging. The color is that classic golden yellow when they used to have just one. And claims deeper clean than brushing alone. Kills germs that cause bad breath, plaque, and the gum disease, gingivitis. So let's see. Smells slightly minty, but mostly medicinal. Oof. Oof. That's got quite a burn from the alcohol. The flavor is awful. And it stays on the palate for about 20-30 seconds, at least afterwards. For packaging, I'll give it a 4. Classic, clean, simple. For the claims, sure, it'll kill the germs that cause the bad breath, gingivitis. That's what alcohol's gonna do. For flavor, I give it a 0. Absolutely awful. Very bad. Okay, so next we've got the classic Crest and Scope. This is the one when you were a kid that you got at the dentist or that everybody used and picked up to freshen their breath. And that's all they wanted to do. So the claims on here are outlasts up to 5 times longer fresh breath. And that, we'll see, one single claim. Nothing has changed over the years. Packaging, a little more modern, but the classic shape that Scope has always been. And we'll see about the flavor next. Ooh, okay. Smells minty. Interesting. It's not a classic mint taste. It burns a little from the alcohol, but the mint, I don't feel it as strong as I have in the other ones that were minty. Well, we'll see. I don't know. For claim, you know what? Maybe it does give you 5 times longer taste, fresh breath. Who knows? We'll give it a 3. Packaging, I'll give it a 3. Standard flavor, I'll give it a 3. Pretty much average. Probably hasn't changed in the last 50 years. So an oldie, but a goodie with one single claim, and that's about it. Okay, so next we've got Binaca Everyday from the company that you know that makes those breath sprays that you use. The claims are, it's a mouthwash with calcium, promotes healthy gums, fluoride-free, freshens breath, alcohol-free, long-lasting, and sugar-free with xylitol. Flavor is peppermint. I like the packaging, ergonomic, feels comfortable. It smells pepperminty. Nice bright blue color, my favorite color. Fantastic flavor. Love the peppermint. So on packaging, I will give it a 3. Very comfortable, ergonomic. On claims, freshens breath. Maybe I'll give it a 3. That's about right. For flavor, I'm going to give it a 5. I like the twist in the peppermint flavor as opposed to a usual minty sweet flavor. Very nice, Binaca. Great transition from breath spray to mouthwash. Next, we're going to go into the whitening. So here we've got from Arm & Hammer Truly Radiant. It's whitening and strengthening fluoride rinse. Clean and fresh. A whiter smile in just 5 days. Plus micro cleansers and lasting freshness. Peroxide-free whitening fights cavities and strengthens enamel. Cleans where brushing may miss. In the flavor Clean Mint. So it's a light purple color, as you can tell, to indicate that it is a fluoride rinse, but it's also a whitening rinse, but it's also a breath freshening rinse. What the hell is this thing trying to be? All things at once? That's never a good idea. So let's go ahead and try this out. Packaging, pretty plain. Flavor is Clean Mint as opposed to what? Dirty mint? What the hell is dirty mint? Smells awful. Oh, mixture of bubblegum and mint and medicine. Awful smell. It tastes like it's bubblegummy, candy, sweet, sugary mint. That's what it tastes like. Sort of like those mints that you get at a restaurant when you leave the steakhouse and they have them in a big bowl there, those white powdery kind, and you suck on them. It's one of those awfully, awfully sweet mints. Yeah, it'll get rid of the bad breath you've got going on, but I think it's absolutely horrible. So packaging, I'll give it a 3, pretty average. Claims, I'm going to give it a 0. What the hell is a micro cleanser? I don't see no micro cleansers in here. Where are you? Where are you? And flavor, I'm going to give it a 1. Absolutely awful. Do not like it at all. So another whitening that's very popular I've seen is the Colgate Optic White. Okay, high impact white with white seal technology. What the hell is white seal technology? And it actively whitens and seals out new stains. Amazing. Not. And it says it's a multi-care whitening rinse, enamel safe, kills bad breath germs, and it's in the flavor Icy Fresh Mint. Now, there's a reason why this one's most likely in an opaque bottle, because there's got to be some ingredient in here that probably degrades or disintegrates quickly due to the light hitting it. So that's probably why. But for style, it's the same as the other Colgate. They're just like Listerine. They mimic the same style, different sizes, different lines. And this is the Optic White. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy. Take a whiff of Icy Fresh Mint. Fresh mint, maybe. Icy? Let's see. It's clear in color. And now that I've allowed it to breathe a little bit out of the bottle, it's not so minty. It almost smells like plastic. Very odd, with a touch of mint in there. Let's go ahead and try for flavor. Ooh. What color is my tongue? What color is my tongue? Oh my gosh. Ooh, this definitely must have some peroxide in it because it is bubbling up in my mouth. The texture is awful. The flavor is even worse. I absolutely hate it. Packaging, you get a solid 3, matches the rest of the line. Claims, I'm gonna give you a 0 because whatever the this white seal technology is, it's a mystery. And I don't think anyone's ever gonna find out. And as for flavor, that ain't icy, that ain't fresh, and that ain't mint. I don't know what the hell that was. So which of these do I recommend? The least offensive mouthwash, in my opinion, has to be the Act Fluoride Rinse. Number 1, it's got 0.05% sodium fluoride, which is almost 3 times as much as what's in the other rinses. Second of all, it's got a neutral pH. Amen. And is not going to cause any damage long-term to your teeth. And the coolest thing is for kids, it's got this little pre-measured squeezy section, so you can never give too much to your kids to rinse with. And remember, you want to rinse with it just before bedtime because there's no eating or drinking for 30 minutes afterwards. Otherwise, in a pinch, when any of my patients have had gum treatment, periodontal treatment, oral surgery, and they're not allowed to brush for several days, then this is what I recommend, the Listerine Pocket Packs. This way, they use it temporarily, they get their fresh breath sensation, and their gums and extraction site, whatever it may be, is allowed to heal. Also, they're not going to feel the burn from the regular mouth rinse because the alcohol isn't there. Okay, so in my professional opinion, the best way to keep your grill and get it on fleek is to brush, to floss, and to visit your dentist regularly. So thanks for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have any ideas for any other products you want me to review, please leave it in the comment box below. And follow me on YouTube here, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, find me on Facebook, and on my office website. And I'll see you all next time. Toot-a-loo!